This is Soggy Nachos Podcast. My name is Jonelle, and what's up, Chuck?
Come on, man. I'm incredible all day, every day.
We're gonna get to
Nothing
you in a
new.
second. Don't worry, I'm just being nice right now because it's the intro.
I know.
Hey, what's up with you with the plant life in the background, man? Huh?
You know, I'm a proud plant father, so I take care of mine. You know, that's all.
I can respect that. And if you ever get kicked, even if you ever have to move, you're gonna have to pay plant support, all right? You know.
No. I'm not like some that don't pay dog support. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna have that conversation right
Just
now.
saying. We're gonna leave that alone. That's a transition topic. League of Champions, 16-team league. Let's get right to it. I hate Charlie.
Do you hate him more than me, though?
Let me slow down.
Do you hate him more than me?
Let me slow down.
You're not allowed to hate him more than me, actually. But, you know what I'm saying? Cool. Go ahead.
So, if you check out last episode, we talked trash about Mook's team. You know, 16-team fantasy league, League of Champions. Go look, whatever. We got to get to Charlie. Charlie bailed Mook out. He bailed him out.
You think so?
He bailed him out.
Bro, are you like Charlie is, bro, I hate you so much.
For those who don't know, Charlie traded Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, and Gus Edwards, and he got Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, and Zach Moss. The reason that that's silly to the rest of the world is because he basically just they swapped their first two picks. And Charlie picked at 3, Mook picked at 15. I hate you, Charlie. I think it was stupid. And then look what happens to Kelsey. You make the trade. What do you have to say for yourself? Because we all hate you.
Pat's still gonna go off. Pat's still gonna go off.
Hey, you know what?
Look, I mean, Kelsey will be fine. It wasn't that bad.
I know that's what you hope for another league this year, but I'm gonna shut up about that.
You didn't like that?
Listen, so I got something for you, Frank. This one's pretty funny. So I was on the phone with Chu earlier, right? And Chu called me and he was like, look, Charlie's the guru, but I think he got gurued in this one, right? And then I said, but let me tell you the funniest. I said, can I quote you? Because I was like, Chu, you have to understand. Charlie saw Pat Mahomes and lost his mind. And Chu said, I'm not gonna lie, Neil. That's what I thought. Who else saw that trade? So Charlie saw that trade and said, "Oh my God, it's Patrick Mahomes."
See. Let's not get this wrong because
accurate, but it's not also wrong.
Listen, let's remember, like, Charlie is consistent in his behavior of stupidity. Like, he kept on trying to discredit me last year and saying, like, I only did so well in all those leagues because I had Pat Mahomes. So he really must think that's the formula. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need, apparently.
The funny thing is that in 2 of those other leagues, Frank still has Patrick Mahomes, so he also thinks that may be the formula. So I stand by what I said, man. I think
trying to have this league.
So my thing is, I love my team. It hurt me to trade Tyreek Hill. I like Tyreek Hill, but I took a downgrade. I'll say maybe 2 tier spots down from my receiver. But we keep putting Lamar Jackson like he is Patrick Mahomes. He can be Patrick Mahomes. He could put up stats like Patrick Mahomes if he's healthy and all this stuff. Last time he did that was 2019, though. Patrick Mahomes he sounds like a broken record every time he breaks a record. Pat Mahomes is always Pat Mahomes. He doesn't have to get a new offense with new toys and new gyms to be Pat Mahomes. So yes, a lot of people seem like, this is the craziest trade in the world, but number one, Pat Mahomes ended last season over Lamar Jackson, and Devontae Adams ended the season over Tyreek Hill. Nobody wants to care about that, but hey, y'all can. I'm crazy.
Listen, Charlie, Charlie,
this
is you keep reminding us that you never played sports, because if you did, you would understand like how age and nutrition comes into factor, and like the.
Did you ever? You were on the swim team though, right?
Huh?
You on the swim team? You on the swim team?
I was. I was in the galactic swim team, actually. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different out there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that is. I'm still not buying it.
Don't worry about it.
You can throw all the words in front of it.
Yeah.
Intergalactic.
He was in the little baby pool swim league, the floaties and all that type of stuff. Hunter was in that
when Kendrick was new, he ain't even mess with him because of that jump that he had. Swimming pool or something.
All right, now Pat, we can't stay on Charlie's trade too long. I just hate you. Bone and Rashid made a trade. They was the first flashy trade. Bone was looking sad running back wise, and she was looking sad receiver wise, and they got together and did something. And then she turned around and traded with Sweets. Like, it's a lot of player movement here. Sweets.
All right, so look,
I gotta respect Sweets. He got the whole Falcons situation. He got
he got everybody on the Falcons.
having.
Hey, just go get Desmond Ritter from OB and you be good. Look, so I'm upset because the first trade with Bone. I got his guy. I got Devontae Adams. You was just a little early, dog. We could have made things happen. But AJ Brown's gone now. What am I doing? Keenan Allen? No, thank you. and then we go over here. Rashid's been doing good moves, but the jump that he made with Sweets, I don't understand on that. I think he got. I think the two best players both went to Sweets. I think DK Metcalf and Kyle Pitts are better than who did he gave up. He got Michael Thomas and Chris Godwin. Objectively, I think
Charlie,
the other two
this is where we differ because you busy, like, clearly I should have known when you thought that, you know what I'm saying, how stupid you was that you was gonna make that other trade. But anyway, the point is that trade is so net neutral to me because a lot of that is just names like that you're getting like glossy over. Like, I don't really see, and I don't like to say too much in these recordings because I don't want to feel like we telling people things, but Sweets is making interesting moves to say the least. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that makes sense. His team is still strong, but okay, cool.
There's a lot of correlation. If the Falcons aren't good, if the Falcons don't put up points, Sweets is going to be in a rough situation. So,
but I'm so blown that Mook got Lamar now because I really did want to get Lamar, bro. Like, I really thought I did not think St. Brown was going to fall to me in a second or Garrett Wilson. When I saw both of them, I forgot all about Lamar. Instead, I have to choose between these guys. But
see, I hate when that happens because it's like, oh, by the way, thank you, Charlie, for G blocking me out of both Lamar and like, thank you very much. I appreciate
the thing is, I think that Frank thought this wasn't the plan the whole time. Like, that's the only thing that's messed up because you got to remember that I saw who Mook drafted. I saw where Pat went. So I was able to acquire Pat and keep Lamar Jackson from you one spot away. So did I really take Pat at 3? Because I told Nell I was thinking about it.
You know what? Before we'll have to wait for the end to this. Until the end for this. I can't talk today. But I'm about to tell y'all my 8 playoff team because I want to get it off my chest. You know what I'm saying? So here's the teams that I have going to the playoffs based on roster and who I know the owner to be. Okay? If you feel left out, hey man, cry about it. See what I can. So I got us 3 going. Because since we've been doing this podcast, I don't think that other than one time when Frank decided he didn't want to come, but we don't not make the playoffs over here. And I don't even like these guys Charlie's ringless for crying out loud. But realistically, objectively, I got us 3. I got Rick. I do have Rick, even though I hate his team. I don't know, man. And Jalen Hurts, it's the quarterback thing. It's hard for me to not pick those quarterbacks, like those top 3 guys, especially.
The quarterbacks matter.
Foreshadowing to let you know I got Bone in mind too because he got Josh Allen. So that's 5, and then I got Mr. Carl. He's the one that scares me quarterback wise, but I think he has a strong team, man. I like his running back situation is weird. He got Najee Harris on his bench right now, but that's neither here nor there. Let him do his thing. And then I got both of the Kells going. One off of resume, one off of pure roster this year. Uncle Kel's roster is pretty strong.
Okay.
Those are my 8 teams.
No Mook still, even with the trade?
I ain't got Mook. If he make it, he make it. Prove me wrong. Sweets, prove me wrong. She proved me wrong. OB was going to be on my list until Cooper Kupp.
I was going to say.
And then also,
Cooper will come back at some point.
Big Marcus
wasn't on in the playoff.
Cooper Kupp.
Big Marcus, me personally, I gotta be.
Big Marcus got an injury to Kelsey. And Jared Goff is his quarterback.
Yeah. So look, so they say that the same teams that make the playoffs last year are not going to be the same teams that make the playoffs this year. I don't think Dukes is making it. I don't think Kelly's going to make it, and I got Big Marcus making it. His team is strong. Yes, him and OB. I don't know who to kick out with OB. I'll probably kick out from your list because I don't have the teams up in front of me. From your list, I'll probably kick out Rick because Rick's team is fine, but it's not better than OB's team. It's just not. I think I personally like OB's team a lot. As long as Cooper Cooper Kupp is going to go see a hamstring specialist. I don't like that. But if
I don't
he
like the
can,
Cooper Kupp
he,
situation.
He ain't
but
seen him
he's,
yet?
I don't like
I
but
thought he
if he
already
can,
did.
but Yeah, he
Yeah,
saw. That's what I'm saying. He saw him already. But like, if that's not a serious issue, like if he can get Cooper Kupp back after 4 weeks or so, 5 weeks, Cooper Kupp gets to 20 points easier than I've ever seen anybody else get to 20
right, but
points.
in this league, you
So
can't have
if
4 or
you
5 weeks with a question
okay,
mark.
but he has the roster already to hold them down. So he still got Chris Olave. He still has Deontay Johnson. He still has what's his name, Brandon Cooks, as his 3
Hey
receivers.
Frank, I don't know about you, but I hear a lot of mid talk over there. Going on over there.
Chris Olave.
I'm
Chris
looking
Olave
at his
might be mid, but I still
his
want him on my
roster,
team.
right? I'm looking at his roster as we
Don't
speak.
got too many holes. Herbert.
Without
talking
actually
about quarterbacks.
without Cooper Kupp, everything starts to look a little more shaky.
A little nasty. Look a little.
A little questionable.
I'll tell you this. I don't like James Conner. He might prove me wrong this year again, but I don't like the Arizona whole situation. I'm not saying no B team stinks. I just think now that Cooper Kupp is gone, I don't got him. I don't got him as my playoff team before.
He's not dead. Is my thing.
I don't know that.
If he has Cooper Kupp even for the back half of the year, that might be enough. Or Cooper Kupp, he could bust Cooper Kupp down to get somebody like Zay Flowers or something. I don't know who has Zay Flowers, but like he could do stuff like that. I think he still got like Cooper Kupp has
Zay Flowers just traded away his quarterback, so that's who has Zay Flowers. The one
you mean upgraded on his quarterback?
So,
but whatever.
Who are your playoff teams, Frank? I mean, or you want to just modify my list? I mean, however you want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if we look at your list, we take your list and we take out. I don't have You had what do you call it? Rick in the playoffs. No Rick for me. I will throw Sweets in. That's my caveat. You have both Kellys.
Yeah,
I have both Kellys as well. And actually, no, take out the Kelly Jr. and put in Big Marcus. So that's my list.
So you take out Sweets. I mean, you put in Sweets and Big Marcus for Kelly and Rick, essentially.
Yeah.
And what about you,
like
Charlie? You got Frank in your playoffs, Charlie? Huh?
Oh yeah, that's why I was saving the best for last. No, we got Sweets replacing Frank in the playoffs. I don't see it. I think Frank. I really think Frank
actually has a good team. I think
Frank can do it with Pat
Rick, but I'm gonna pick Rick because Sweets is beating all the time, and that's my dog. I love. You gotta beat him.
Charlie been disrespecting me for too long for a nigga with no rings. It's starting to get a little irritating. Starting to get a little too irritating for my liking. You know what I'm saying? By the way, side note for y'all that don't know, Charlie predicted that I wouldn't make the playoffs before the season ever started, before there was ever a draft. So before there was a lottery.
He don't got follow-up season energy. He don't got none of that stuff.
Okay, cool. All right, that's fine.
On, man. Frank
so when I go back to back, what then? You know what I'm saying? When I go
back where? I want to see you go back to back playoffs. Relax.
What are you talking back-to-back playoffs, bro? I was in the championship game 2 years
we gotta do this now. So now let's look at the unanimous omissions. Mook and Mo are the two ones that made the playoffs last year that none of us had on the list. And Mo's team is good too. But I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but I was scared of Aaron Rodgers dudding for me. He has Aaron Rodgers. So that's why I didn't take Aaron Rodgers. So
Aaron Rodgers is way too much of a wild card at quarterback. That you never know. And see the thing about Aaron Rodgers and what scares me about him is because this is old man Aaron Rodgers, right? So he could have like a couple of good games, 2 touchdowns, 230 type yards like that. He could be doing a lot of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Efficient games, nothing crazy. So I don't know. That's a scary prospect for me in fantasy.
And Mo does have McCaffrey.
Mo has a pretty.
I actually hate McCaffrey this year. Now that everyone's drafted and everything, I can say it. I actually hate McCaffrey.
I don't love him this year. I don't love him.
No, hold on.
Wait,
I
disagree. Hold on. Number one, he's a 29-year-old white boy playing running back. That's number one. We always have to just get that out the way. Number two, they already said they're going to use him less. So it's like, unless you don't believe it, okay, roll your eyes all you want, but they want to keep him fresh. They think they're a playoff team, right? They want to. He's going to be used less snaps. He's not going to be used the way he was used for most of his career, right? And so let's say, and going into the season, his backfield, backup is healthy. I just don't see him having the McCaffrey type season, but you got to give him the respect. But I just don't like it. And then it's the same thing when we talk about why I didn't put Mook in, was the same thing I said to you when we was having a conversation, that I don't think Tyreek is going to be as good this year as we like highlighting him for, you know?
All right, so I got twofold. I want to address your first thing and your second thing because you're wrong twice. So first thing, Christian McCaffrey, I just don't understand how Christian McCaffrey doesn't end up as a top. Either he gets hurt or he's a top 5 fantasy back. There's only 2 options. So he can get hurt. So he can get hurt. But if he doesn't get hurt, if you're projecting health, the San Francisco 49er running back is always a top 5-10 running back, no matter who it is. And Christian McCaffrey is always a top 5 to 10 running back, no matter who it is. When they're the same person, I don't see how they're not a top 5 player. Yeah, so if you're projecting injury, I understand. I do understand. But, okay, he also gets more targets than other running backs, which is more valuable than Kendrick, what do I run up? With the whole Mook thing. So Mook is my dog. Look, Mook is one of my favorite people. I don't understand how y'all opinion on Mook's team changes as much as y'all say it does when his quarterback and receiver combination kind of evens out to what it was already.
Because I think
it's not like he gained a lot.
So here's what I'll say, right?
Similar to what
here's what I'll say, Charlie. You like all these numbers. The numbers say that and everything points and helps it, right? That what's his name is gonna Adams is gonna fall off a cliff this year. Like so that's what the numbers say, which is why
it doesn't.
Like they do, but it's okay. You can go find them yourself. But anyway, so like what they say, like his age profile and everything that like is involved in that, he's going to fall off a cliff. He has no quarterback.
And you just said Tyreek is not going to be as productive.
Yeah, but Tyreek, I still think
he's going to be both of your arguments.
Right, but here's my point. I think that Tyreek is not going to be as productive as he was, but he's still going to be better than fucking Devontae Adams this season, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Let me tell you my issue with Mook team. Mook, to me, all right, there was a lot of there was a streak of running backs that you should always avoid, and I think he has 2 of them. That's my biggest thing with Mook.
He doesn't have any running backs.
He
has one
Miles Sanders and Alexander Madison, and he took them kind of early. When you take them like that, it bumps. It's like he might prove us wrong, but that's my reason for not having in the playoffs. I don't believe in those early round running backs that suck. I just don't take a running back or take a
that's
why
I thought that was a consensus. I thought we all agreed on that part. I'm talking about the trade, which made him better, but then like I still don't think that the only thing that could be his saving grace is Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Lamar
like he's gonna go as
but he has Pat Mahomes. So like that's my whole thing. That's my thing on the
but it's the Hill and
you don't give it, Charlie. You don't give it enough as a guy that has had Pat Mahomes for quite a long time in fantasy. As great as Pat Mahomes is, as consistent as his numbers are, Pat Mahomes doesn't always go off the way like Lamar does. He's not going to give you those.
You guys just quoted a bump.
That'll win you a week more often than
Furthermore,
his consistent
it's Adams and Hill, bruh. I don't believe in Adams this year. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't believe in Adams this year, dog. So,
I don't. But I don't know if you were like off the screen, but that's what I said to him. I think Adams is going to fall off a cliff. The numbers say he's going to fall off a cliff this year.
Yeah, I seen that. But all right. So look, what about so y'all know? We're not going to show. I'm sorry. We all not going to put Bone back in the Bone zone. We all think Bone makes the playoff this year. Is what y'all telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. Respect. All right.
Probably, if what do you call it? If not, I want to change it. I got Mo taking Charlie's spot because fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
He's so soft.
What about Lil Anton? Let me tell you about Lil Anton though. Lil Anton got 2 back-end receivers that could do something. Mingo and Mims. Charlie, you brought that up. That's a big deal. I don't still like Lil Anton.
Mims is nice. I love the Mims draft pick because I wanted him. So I love that one.
Yeah, I don't love Fields. I don't love, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he could be good.
Think Fields gonna have a good season?
I like Fields is gonna have good stats. Diggs is gonna have good stats. Goddard is gonna have good stats. I think he's all right.
What are you doing, big dog?
My man.
I think Goddard's gonna be. Hey, what up, Hunter? Goddard's gonna be hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Like from week to week. So I don't know.
Yeah. You said who? Goddard? Yeah. But yeah, I'm good. But anyway,
Goddard over Hawk.
You don't take Goddard over Hawk. That's crazy talk. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. But
that is crazy talk.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. But anyway, all right. So let me ask y'all this. So So no OB. So we're not doing OB. You said you wasn't worried about Cooper Kupp. You still didn't put him in the playoffs, Charlie.
I did.
Oh, you did. Who you put him over?
I put a yeah.
I thought you put in Sweets. You put in Sweets.
I put Sweets over him, and then I took out Rick.
Oh yeah. And
Rick
but you had big markets.
I don't think he can go. I don't think OB can go. I don't think OB can go 5 weeks. I don't think OB can go 5 weeks without Cooper Kupp and make the playoffs.
I wish my man Lil Antar could make the playoffs because I like his team this year, but I just don't like. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't know.
So I mean, I love how we always do this, but the draft is one part of this league. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot more to it.
That's why I don't have Charlie. Even though I hate Charlie's team too, because he don't got a running backs. I know Charlie is always chopping wood and making moves, doing stuff. So Anyways, man. So this
week 5, I'll have a running back. Week 5, I'll have a running back.
Will you? Will you? You're eligible to have one then. I don't know if you actually have one. What are you talking about? What are you doing?
I'll be running back eligible. I appreciate it.
So look,
and though, I did make. We're not gonna talk about we're not gonna talk about Jaylen Warren. The biggest trade of the whole season, Jaylen Warren for Quentin Johnston.
By the way, I hated that trade because you bailed Charlie out in the way.
I did.
You bailed Charlie out.
I did. I do understand. Charlie been doing this to me for years. Like what Charlie do is he's like he don't negotiate with me. He sends me a pretty good trade, so I either accept it or I don't. Because isn't
that how you should send trades?
Somebody send me a trade I don't like, I'm rejecting everything now. I don't even want to talk no more. But Charlie always, that's how he get me. It was that year you gave me DJ Moore for some running back that I didn't really want to give you, but I really needed a receiver. And yeah, I hate you for that. But that being said, you did it again, and I'm hot about it, and I bailed you up. What's over that, cuz?
Man, where's that Liz Frank injury, dog? Where's that Najee Harris, Liz Frank John at, dog? Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you gave him a. I don't like.
You don't even understand. See, all right, we got a group chat that we talk and all that. Like, just us three. Also the big one. But me and Charlie and our one-on-one text cut, we talk about this every single day. And I tell him how mad I am every single day that I gave him Jaylen Warren. I'm hot about
Quentin Johnston's very good. And you know what? Let's send the trade again.
Charlie, you brought your swindling tendencies from Dynasty here. And I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Swindling, I'm ringless. I need to do something.
Anyway, look, this is the final prediction before we see anything video. This is like naked prediction. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. All that talking don't mean nothing. No, it's like, hey, with Sweet Six, all that talking. You know what I'm saying? All that talking ain't nothing no more, man. But anyways, y'all got anything else to say before we get out of here for my son go crazy and in the live?
Nah, RC Cola chilling.
Yeah, you definitely ringless, and I expect you to stay that way based on the nonsense you've been on. You'll make the playoffs, but you'll remain ringless if you ask me. Anyway,
he'll do it in the classic way too. You'll do it in the classic way too.
That's a fact.
Classic Charlie way.
You doing, little boy. Anyways, man, look, let me get out of here. It is bath time, so I gotta get this out for the league to see. Frank is drinking his green drink. He really ready. He's not playing. He really ready. He's not playing. But anyways, man.
Hey Frank, send me a trade for Pat.
Podcast. LOC, I'm not. You don't deserve any more trades, Charlie. I gotta go take Crazy Boy to take his bath. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
I'm just saying your trade, Charlie.
All right.